Tim McGraw and Faith Hill's youngest daughter, Audrey McGraw, has just shared one of the most heartfelt messages fans have ever seen, and it's quickly becoming one of the biggest celebrity stories of the moment. After making a surprise appearance alongside her father during his recent concert, Audrey took to social media with a tribute that instantly captured everyone's attention. Describing her parents as an infinite gift, she reminded fans that behind the fame and success is a family built on love, respect, and gratitude. Her emotional words have been praised across social media, with many calling it one of the sweetest celebrity family moments of the year. The touching tribute came after Audrey joined Tim McGraw on stage during his concert at Jones Beach Theater in New York. Instead of performing one of her own songs, she chose to honor her mother, Faith Hill, by singing the powerful ballad Stronger. It wasn't just another guest appearance, it was a deeply personal tribute connecting 3 generations of talent within one unforgettable performance. Fans in attendance immediately realized they were witnessing a truly special family moment. After the show, Audrey admitted that she could hardly find the words to describe what the experience meant to her. She wrote that performing her mother's song during her father's concert was an incredible honor. Then came the sentence that quickly spread across entertainment headlines: "To be your daughter is an infinite gift." It was a simple message, but one filled with love, appreciation, and genuine emotion that resonated with thousands of people online. Audrey didn't stop there. She continued by saying she loves both of her parents deeply and is constantly inspired by them. She thanked Tim and Faith for sharing their extraordinary life with their daughters and proudly described herself as a road dog forever, a reference to growing up around concerts, tours, and life on the road. Fans loved how her message reflected not celebrity glamour, but gratitude for the family she was raised in. For longtime followers of Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, this moment carried even more meaning. The couple has spent nearly 3 decades together and remains one of country music's strongest and most admired marriages. Throughout their careers, they've managed to balance worldwide fame with raising 3 daughters while keeping much of their family life private. That privacy has made heartfelt moments like this feel even more genuine. Unlike many celebrity families constantly making headlines for public drama, the McGraw's family is often praised for staying grounded. Tim and Faith have always emphasized family first, and their daughters have repeatedly spoken about the love and support they received growing up. Audrey's tribute only reinforced the image fans have had of them for years, a family that genuinely enjoys being together despite living under the spotlight. The performance itself quickly became one of the biggest highlights of Tim McGraw's recent tour. Audience members were already excited to watch one of country music's biggest stars perform, but nobody expected such an emotional surprise. As Audrey began singing Stronger, many fans became visibly emotional, realizing they were hearing Faith Hill's iconic song performed by her own daughter in front of thousands of people. Videos from the concert immediately spread across social media platforms. Fans praised Audrey's voice, saying she inherited the best qualities from both of her famous parents while still sounding completely unique. Many commented that she wasn't trying to imitate Faith Hill, but instead gave the song her own personality, making the tribute feel authentic rather than nostalgic. Thousands of comments poured in praising Audrey not only for her singing, but also for her humility. Instead of using the performance to focus on herself, she chose to shine the spotlight on her parents. Fans called the tribute refreshing, especially at a time when celebrity headlines are often dominated by controversy and family conflicts rather than appreciation and love. This wasn't actually the first time Audrey publicly celebrated her parents. Earlier this year, while performing at one of her own shows, she proudly spoke about Tim McGraw's induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame. She told the audience how proud she was of both her mother and father and said she loved them very much. Looking back now, that speech seems like another chapter in Audrey's consistent admiration for the people who raised her. Tim McGraw himself has never hidden how proud he is of his daughters. Over the years, he has frequently spoken about watching them grow into confident and independent women. Whether they're pursuing careers in music, acting, or other fields, Tim has always said that being their father is his greatest accomplishment. He often jokes that his daughters inherited all the musical talent from Faith Hill instead of him, showing the same playful humor fans have come to love. Faith Hill has remained much more private in recent years, making Audrey's tribute even more meaningful. Although fans continue hoping for new music from Faith, she has stepped away from frequent public appearances. Hearing one of her most beloved songs performed by her daughter created a powerful emotional bridge between Faith's legendary career and Audrey's promising future in music. Audrey has slowly begun building a name for herself as an artist rather than simply being known as Tim McGraw and Faith Hill's daughter. While her famous last name certainly attracts attention, she has worked hard to establish her own musical identity. Performances like this allow fans to appreciate her talent while also celebrating the incredible legacy of the family she comes from. Many people online pointed out that Audrey's message wasn't about fame or success. She never talked about growing up with famous parents or enjoying celebrity privileges. Instead, she focused on love, inspiration, and gratitude. That perspective made her tribute feel incredibly sincere and reminded people that even famous families experience the same emotional bonds as everyone else. Fans also praised Tim and Faith for raising daughters who appear humble despite growing up in one of the entertainment industry's most recognizable households. Rather than chasing headlines or attention, the McGraw sisters have generally chosen quieter lives, stepping into the spotlight only when it feels meaningful. Audrey's tribute perfectly reflected those values. Another reason this story has captured so much attention is because people genuinely admire Tim and Faith's relationship. Since marrying in 1996, they've become one of country music's greatest love stories. While many celebrity marriages struggle under the pressure of fame, Tim and Faith have built a lasting partnership that continues to inspire both fans and fellow artists. Their relationship hasn't been without challenges. Tim has openly discussed overcoming personal struggles earlier in his life, while Faith has balanced an extraordinary music career with raising a family. Together, they've supported each other through changing music trends, demanding tour schedules, and decades of public attention. Audrey's heartfelt message serves as proof that their efforts as parents have left a lasting impact. As clips from the concert continue circulating online, more people are discovering Audrey's own musical talent. Many fans who had never heard her sing before are now eager to follow her career. Industry observers believe moments like this could introduce Audrey to an even larger audience, while allowing her to continue developing her own voice and artistic style. The phrase, "to be your daughter is an infinite gift," has become the emotional centerpiece of the story. In just a few words, Audrey expressed years of gratitude, admiration, and unconditional love for her parents. Sometimes the simplest statements carry the deepest meaning, and this is clearly one of those moments that people won't soon forget. The public reaction has been overwhelmingly positive. Fans have described the McGraw family as one of the most genuine celebrity families in entertainment today. Many said Audrey's message restored their faith that celebrity news doesn't always have to revolve around scandals or controversy. Instead, stories about kindness, appreciation, and strong family values can be just as powerful. This unforgettable concert appearance also symbolizes something much bigger. It represents one generation honoring another while quietly preparing to write its own chapter. Audrey isn't trying to replace either of her parents. Instead, she's embracing the legacy they've created while confidently carving out her own path in the music industry. Whether Audrey eventually becomes as successful as Tim McGraw and Faith Hill remains to be seen, but one thing is already clear. She has inherited more than musical talent. She has also inherited the humility, grace, and appreciation that have defined her parents throughout their remarkable careers. For Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, seeing their youngest daughter stand confidently on stage and then publicly thank them in such an emotional way must have been one of the proudest moments of their lives. It's the kind of recognition every parent hopes for, not because of awards or achievements, but because their child truly values the love and support they received growing up. As fans continue celebrating this beautiful family moment, one thing is certain. Audrey McGraw's heartfelt tribute has reminded everyone that behind the sold-out concerts, chart-topping albums, and decades of fame is a family whose strongest foundation has always been love. And sometimes those quiet moments of appreciation become the most memorable stories of all. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.